All right, make hundreds of thousands with this simple method on how to supercharge your business with powerful mega open houses. I'm going to show you exactly what you need to know, what works, what doesn't work, and what you need to crush it. Now, make sure you watch part 1 of mega open houses so you know exactly why this is going to work. All right, let's rock and roll. Okay, guys, you got to go into this knowing it's not always going to work. Sometimes I'm doing everything I'm telling you here, and it's just a slow day. That's just part of the plan. Sometimes the weather's too good or football's on, and it doesn't work. Other days the weather's crummy, and you absolutely kill it. So it's not always going to work right for you, but the key is doing it every Saturday, Sunday, so 3 weekends out of a month, and you got to keep doing it until you get it right, because it's going to work eventually. Sometimes you literally get 30 or 40 people out. Once I had a day go, nobody came in. Just as I was getting ready to pack it in, I had a nice young couple come in, and they ended up purchasing a home for me within a month, even though they told me it was going to be 6 months down the road before they bought. And it was a good commission. It was about $10,000 or $12,000. So wasn't it worth it to be there for the day, being bored or getting some other work done? Absolutely 100%. What if I left 15 minutes early? Well, I guess little Margie's not getting her braces this year, right? So this is more of a buyer-focused thing, but sometimes you will get listings from it. Just depends on the area. So over time, those ones that you help buy this year, they're going to sell in a couple of years, sometimes sooner. If you're focusing on a higher price point, lots of times you'll get buyers with homes to sell. And hey, if you treat them all well, they're all going to send you friends and family. That's just basically how it works. So first of all, get yourself lots of open house signs. Beg, borrow, steal. Make sure you've got at least up to 20. And I know this sounds crazy. Nobody you know is probably doing it this way, but this is how it's going to work for you. So you're going to want to put them all out, starting with your open house home, and then work your way out. So if you have one of those big feather flags, that's great. Put it by the house. Make sure you have a couple of sandbags. Hold them down if it's really windy, and then get your sign in every street corner. If it's a long drive between corners, make sure you have another one in it, like on a major another one between signs, and then as well on major intersections, you're going to want to have 3 or 4. You want to have directionals. Some are pointing this way, some are pointing straight ahead, and you know the ones that are straight on the back, I've got like turn around, it's this way, you know, kind of deal. So intersections, like I said, you should put 2 or 3 out. Make sure you get the traffic from every intersection, and make sure there's tons. So lots of people are going to see you. Secondly, make sure you have those little toppers on them. You're going to make up a whole bunch of these so you can kind of change it up a little bit. Put some funny stuff out there, like not haunted, you know, free pizza with every home purchase. All Karens are welcome. And one of the things we have happening right now, like rents are going up like crazy. So throw a topper on there like less than rent, and, you know, other stuff that that's like has a pool, huge yard, potential rental suite. So just stuff like that you can use over and over again. But here's one of the most important ones, and this little baby, free list of area homes or free list of off-market properties. It's gonna be absolute gold for you, okay? Next, create a list of homes in the neighborhood that are for sale and maybe a coming soon. Do your homework, okay? Try to network with the agents, get in those Facebook groups, find out if anyone's got something coming. Make it a short list and cover all the price points. If the neighborhood's goes up to 2 million, then do a couple on the low end, a couple on the high end, and a couple in the middle, and try to find, off market or coming soon. Just don't make it overwhelming. Don't put so much out there that they're going to glaze over, but make sure you have something for everybody, okay? So when you're in the home, chatting up all your prospects, if they're not interested in the home, which is probably mostly everybody, I show them my short list, handing them my business card. I tell them, look, here's the cool thing. I send out a list of homes for the neighborhood every time there's a brand new listing, the second it's listed. On top of that, I get all the coming soon for the neighborhoods and the ones that aren't listed yet, and any other off-market properties that are not listed. So I'm one of the only agents that actually does that. I even show my clients all the low commission stuff. Do you know what I mean when I say that? Well, some listings have lower commissions, like maybe it's $500 or maybe it's even $1. Most agents won't show those because they're taking a huge haircut on them, but I do. I treat it like it's my own home that I'm looking for. So I want to see every single listing that matches my criteria, not just the ones that I make the most money on. Sometimes those properties end up going for 20,000, 30,000 under what they should be selling for, just because no one's showing it. What an opportunity. Let me grab your email, Linda, and I'll get this out to you. Stop and take the info. No cell number yet. That's coming later. Okay, one other thing I just want to mention. Now, I talked about showing low commission stuff. Don't let this freak you out. In another video, I'm going to tell you how you can work on and how you can negotiate higher commissions on those so you get paid, your client gets a better deal, and everybody's going to be happy. You think it's not possible? It absolutely is, and I've done it before. And it's all perfectly legal. There's no problem with it. Everything is negotiable. Now, don't grab a cell number yet. You've got their email. The cell number is going to come a little bit later. So, Linda, here's my business card. This is your passport. This is your passport to off-market properties and all properties that match your criteria. So, if you see something on this list, you can drive by today. And if you like it, it's vacant, go look in the windows, peek at the yard. So if you like it, pull out the passport, call me. I'll get you in there today if you want to, like right away. If it's vacant, of course. If it's not, we can try to get you in today or at the earliest time you'd like to check it out. Anyone asks you why you're staring at the house, you say, it's okay, I've got a professional real estate agent. Or you can just show them the card and say, your agent said to go take a look at the exterior. Not as exciting, but. Now, your timing and motivation. This is really, really important. Don't do this to yourself. Don't start running around with people who just want to look at homes and you're just going to be a freaking taxi cab. You really want to have people that have motivation to buy. Don't go by these guys that are not pre-approved yet. Don't go showing this stuff. Don't do it, okay? You're going to be too busy working with real people. This is one of the biggest problems with newer agents, okay? So here's how we're going to set it up so you can see and ask if they have a pre-approval without asking if they have a pre-approval. You ready? Okay, it goes like this. So we have homes in the neighborhood from like $300K all the way to $3 million. So I don't want to spam your email. I only want to send you stuff that you're actually interested in, not waste your time, looking at stuff, flipping through pictures that you don't actually want, doesn't match your criteria. So what price range did your lender approve you for, Linda? Did you catch that? What price range did your lender approve you for, Linda? Okay, up to $750. Fantastic, $750K. So we're here in Panorama. Would you also consider some other areas right around here? Yes? Okay. And then just make a list of what areas they're interested in around there. Look at a map, open it up on your phone or your computer so that you can both look at it. And what size of a home are you considering? What kind of square footage? Like 2,000, 2,500, 27, 2,500? Okay. And if I had something around 2,200, and it looked really open, would you consider looking at that? No, can't be less than 2,300, no problem. Anything within 100 or 200 square feet larger than that? Okay, perfect. So now listen, guys. I'm going to double check the lender thing because maybe that slipped out of their mouth really quick. And they went, oh, yeah, I'm good for $750. So, I talked to them for a little bit and then I go back to it and ask it a different way. So, oh, by the way, I have a guy, like a mortgage agent, that has special rates for my clients and almost forgot to tell you about it. Did you go through a mortgage broker or which lender, which bank did you go through? And then wait for them to give you the name of that. So you want to get them to mention this, because if it comes out of their mouth right away and they tell you which one, you know that it's probably real, that they did get a pre-approval and not something just online that they filled out and quickly did it without a proper credit check in that. So guys, this is really important. You get what I'm laying down here. Getting their criteria is really important, but sometimes that criteria is so narrow, it might be a unicorn. So you want to spread it out a little, find out what they really are open to, because they may be just giving you their perfect criteria. And you know what? We live in an unperfect world, my friends. So I actually have a great printout that you guys can use in your open house. It's a checklist of criteria that you can ask. It's going to impress them actually a lot, because you're going to go through a lot of things. So throw a comment in below and I'll send you a copy of it. There's a lot of other things you want to ask, and I'm just going to throw some out there. How many bedrooms? How many bathrooms? What's the garage size? You're looking for a double? Do you want an attached triple? Do you have any pets, children? Are you planning on having children? Oh, you're empty nesters? Are you thinking that any of your kids are coming back? You can have some fun with this. Are you trying to move away from your adult kids? I've actually had that happen. So okay, so pool, super important, fantastic. You have mega kids, 17, oh my God, and a grandkid, got it. So you can make this stuff fun, get them to crack a smile. The more you kind of chat them up a little bit without going overboard, the more they're going to feel comfortable with you, okay? And the more chance that you have of working with these guys in the future. So, and you're up to 750, okay, perfect. I've got some great information here, Linda. Now, I list properties all the time, so I may just have something like this pop up. If I see one like this, and of course I network with tons of agents, so if I see one like this, would you like me to call you before it goes on the market? Say, for example, it was almost exactly what you want. So, what if a 2,700 or a 2,500 square footer comes up? It's a 2009, has a 3-car garage within walking distance to the school. It's really nicely groomed yard, and it should be like 730 or 750, but they list it at 700. And the emails are not the quickest way to get a hold of you. Do you have a cell phone that I could reach you at for that? Okay, wonderful. What's your cell number? Okay, great. And you write that down. So that's how you kind of work around to getting all that information. Now I swing back around, and you can go back to Linda and ask a bunch of questions to widen the search. Use that sheet that I'm talking about. It's fantastic, and it's actually quite impressive. They really feel like you're doing your due diligence. And guess who else does that? Nobody. Absolutely nobody, okay? The more you can find them, the more search criteria you have, the more product that you can find them, the faster they are likely to find a home, and the faster you can move on and start working with other clients. So also, don't forget to ask the big question. Linda, did you have a home that you'll need to sell? You might not want to say it quite like that. Linda, listen, Linda. No, just say, hey, Linda, did you have a home that you'll need to sell? Were you planning on purchasing your new home and then selling your home? Or did you want to sell first and then purchase? So asking a question like this is going to open up a lot of more information. So guys, do you know how freeing it is to have a client that's an absolute pain in the ass and just getting rid of them, knowing you couldn't care less because you have too many clients to deal with? How'd you like to have the ability of having such a deep pipeline of clients that you can actually pick and choose who you want to work with? The ability to fire clients that are a complete pain in the ass, and they don't appreciate you no matter what you do. I had a client that absolutely hated real estate agents. They were all useless, didn't do anything, and made too much money. But at the time, you know what? I didn't have, I had to do the listing. I just didn't have a lot going on at the time, right? So guess what? I sold the home for exactly the amount I said it would sell for, within $100, which was the listing price with multiple offers. And guess what? Guy went online and gave me a horrible review. The most freeing thing in the world as an agent is firing clients that are time vampires and total jerks. I pick and choose my clients. I've fired sellers. I've fired buyers. Now I'm the crazy guy. So I'm the guy that's like, I'm not going to work with you. You have to find another agent. Have a fantastic day. See ya. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Hey guys, the point here is if everybody's doing it, it's probably the wrong thing to do. Do you want to make a real go of this and crush it? Lots of times things go mainstream and everyone's like, hey, this is how to do it. And literally the top agents have already moved on to something else bigger and better, or they're just doing things bigger and better. And if everybody's doing open houses and they're doing them for 2 hours, it's probably the wrong thing to do. So listen to this. This is coming from top agents that have done it over and over and over and absolutely killed it in any market. Listen to the people who've done it. Listen to the guys who are crushing it. Don't listen to that guy that's in your office doing 5 or 6 deals because it's comfortable for you. Get uncomfortable. Make sure you have the right mentors. I got 2 or 3 new vids coming every single week on everything real estate to help you blow up your biz. Who wants to crush it while everyone else is burying their head in the sand, because it's a slower market? Like and subscribe, hit that notification button so you can get the new content as soon as it hits the tube. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next one.